I would certainly think that the weather that we have had this season has, been a factor in that high yield in the field.
I would think so too. And actually, I was out yesterday. There are still like flowers blooming and stuff. Mid-October.
I know. Usually it's pretty brown by now, right?
I mean, we haven't had a killing freeze or anything. It's really unusual. Mosquitoes are still out in some places too. And this is a sign of a changing season, though. This is our tower camera up on Wind Mountain. And if you look really closely, you'll see some blips of white go by. This is about 3:10 this afternoon. There were a couple of snowflakes mixing in with the raindrops there. And this is what I mean by how unusual this month has been. The coolest morning so far this season in Portland, 41 back on October 1st. So we have not yet dropped into the 30s, never mind had a killing frost or freeze. And once we do drop below 40, we will set a new record for the longest we've had to wait to have temperatures in the 30s around here. The latest on record had been October 13th back in 2018. So this morning we had a little bit of sun along the coastline. Actually, it was pretty nice for quite a while. Clouds built up and it was rather cloudy inland much of the day. And in the heating of the day, we did have a few showers fire up in southern Maine, especially. A few downpours to go around Biddeford and Kennebunk, headed over to Saco Bay too. Dayton, Hollis, and a few of these showers, and they go back up toward the Limington, Hiram area at this point too. And as we mentioned, some snow in the higher elevations. They've picked up a few inches up on Mount Washington on the last day. 55 right now in Bangor and Bar Harbor. It's 54 in Portland. Only 46 though in Berlin, New Hampshire. The wind is coming in out of the northwest. We haven't had much wind this month, so you probably notice the breeze again tomorrow. It'll be a little gusty at times tomorrow afternoon. So we are still in this cool regime, at least for the next day or so, but it doesn't last too long. There's a lot more warmth to our west. It won't get this warm here, but I do think we'll have some 60s to around 70 later this week. So tonight we'll have a lot of clouds to start, some partial clearing, and again some flurries and light snow showers in the highest of elevations. Elsewhere there may be a sprinkle or shower. Lows tomorrow morning will be in the upper 30s to right around 40. Perhaps some patches of frost inland, but I think along the coastline will be several degrees above freezing. Tomorrow is the coolest day of the stretch. Some sun for a while in the morning, but overall a mostly cloudy day. There may be a bit more sun as you get into New Hampshire and southwestern Maine, but for the bulk of the state, it is going to be a mostly cloudy day. And once again, I can't rule out a brief sprinkle or shower tomorrow. High temperatures below average for a change tomorrow. 52 in Bangor and Lewiston, 50 in Waterville. Staying in the 40s in the mountains, and the mildest air will be along the coastline tomorrow afternoon. Wednesday is kind of our transition day. We'll have highs back up around 60. Then we should get into the 60s on Thursday with this warm front dividing the state. Warmest and sunniest in southern Maine on Thursday. Cloudy or perhaps a shower or two, especially up north, and a bit cooler there too. Then Friday looks like the warmest day of the week, 60s to around 70. The question for late week is how fast will this front come through? If it moves through slowly, could hang around and we might have some rain for part of Saturday, but we'll work on that as we get closer to it. Seas today around 2 to 4 feet. Tomorrow, I should say. Northwest wind 15 to 20 knots, gusting a bit higher than that. So it's cool tomorrow and a bit breezy too with a lot of clouds. And then we warm things back up into the 60s Thursday and Friday, perhaps hitting 70 in some spots on Friday if we see enough sun. A chance for showers on Saturday, but that's not a guarantee, so don't cancel plans just yet. At this point, Sunday does look dry, but it does look cooler, and early next week should be cooler as well.
All right.
Thank you,
You're
Ryan.
welcome.
Sounds great.
Yeah.